no doubt in Reverend Mother's mind about Ermengarde. Religious life is no place for the pious.
Oh, you mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha? Let me see. There's Christina, there's Maria.
After last night, I should think there'd be no doubt about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Okay.
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Bertha, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. What do you think about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has feathers in her hair.
I've even heard her sing.
She's always late for chapel.
The penitence is real.
She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an accent to the abbey. I'd like to say a word in her behalf. Say it, Sister Margareta. Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a crowd and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A liberty to the tools, a cloud. Many a thing you know you have to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. How do you make her say, I listen to all you say? How do you keep away from the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather. She's a darling. She's a demon. She's a lamb.
She'll not pass her any test, throw a warning from his nest.
She could throw a word and dirt and shout a world. She is gentle, she is wild.
She's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a head. She's an angel. She's a How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? Of liberty to a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. How do you make her say? How do you keep away upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand? Reverend Benedict,
Now, my daughters, I think we should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all.
Sit down, Maria. I'd like to talk to you. Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. But after you've been so kind in giving me permission to leave.
Maria, it wasn't about you being late.
Well, I must have waited half the abbey before Sister Sophia heard me and opened the gate.
Maria, think you'd have been lost on that mountain.
Oh, Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh,
You see, when I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain. I'd climb a tree and look over into your garden. See the sisters at work and hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. Which brings me to another transgression. Oh, I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's over here in the Abbey, there's a rule about singing.
I know, that seems to be the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta is always reminding me. But too late, and I've already started singing.
And that night, you were singing at the top of your voice?
Oh, yes, Mother, it's that kind of song.
When I came to the window and you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
Too. Wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, my copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, my favorite baggages tied up with strings, these are the few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, jowl bells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodle, while geese that fly with the moon on their wings, these are a few of my favorite things. Dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee sings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper baggages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Mother, we were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right, it's that kind of song.
And singing it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up on the mountains myself. Maria, it's kind of what you saw over the Abbey wall. You weren't prepared for the way we lived, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray and I try.
Tell me, Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it,
Even if it's hard to accept?
even then.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh no, Mother, please no.
Only for a while, Maria.
Don't send me away, Mother, please. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time you will return. You will know what we expect from you, and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it, I promise.
Maria.
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
Family. Then we'll have 7 children.
Like children, you're good with them.
They need to governess until September.
Until September.
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was aboard the Maria Theresa now for his ear was in the Asiatic.
For captain the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Reverend Mother, have I permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
Just tied up in strings, these are a few of my favorites. I've been given permission to sing.
Yes, sir.
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was on the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this! Walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks on her again? Leaving toads in her bed?
Can I complain of that, sir?
Well, there's another one coming today. And this one can't walk out.
Oh,
She's coming from Nonberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
well, I hope you'll be home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. Oh, the telephone call. Was it for me?
No, sir, it's for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. A first writer? I have the number of the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, and I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. You know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler
Is that Wiley?
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They've got a telegram for you. Be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Great. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
Would that scare the great boy delivering telegrams?
Well, that's one thing they're saying. Germany did invade Austria. We had the tendency.
Do not let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of the ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
How can the Imperial Navy doesn't always listen for us?
But Andy wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
It's a shame. He could have made a fortune. You'll wait right there.
I am Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, would you mind stepping over there? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Admiral, worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
Well, the poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
Lavange asked postulant. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see to it that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will monitor how they progress in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom, and each afternoon they march. You will make sure that on all occasions they conduct themselves with the utmost decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigida. Marta.
Gretel.
Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you've whistled.
Well, I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate, and the children have been taught to only respond when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
You won't have to trouble yourself, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. Here, I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
This is my butler, my new orderly, the governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir?
This is my executive officer, my housekeeper, Frau Schmidt. Please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shall now leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir, I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to tune this whistle, Captain. I won't need it, Captain. Well, now that there's just us, would you please tell me your names again and tell me how old you are? Now you're?
I'm Liesel, I'm 16, and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy, why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitta.
You didn't tell me how old you were, Louisa.
I'm Brigida, she's Louisa, and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I'm 9, and I think that dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be, 11, almost.
I'm Martin, and I'm turning 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you need to do is be sure to tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's this?
My guitar.
What's it for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't.
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. what you call a song?
Do, re, mi, fa, so and so on.
No, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. But once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different songs.
How?
By mixing them up, like this. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now all together.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words, one word for every note. Like this. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing anything.
You said one word for every note.
Yes, Pavita, I did.
But when you sing anything, you use 3 notes on one word.
Yes, well, sometimes we do that. Now all together.
Good night, Rolf.
Liesel,
Yes?
you don't have to say goodnight this early, just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not. Really.
Oh, yes you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago, just this time tonight, you'd be delivering a telegram to Franz?
Well, every year on this date, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, how can you be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night?
Well, I could come here by mistake. With a telegram from Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gauleiter, but I... No one's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
And some people think we ought to be German. They're getting mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
Oh, I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Lisa?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for face to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that Daniel wants to write on. You
The captain is off leave again tomorrow. I have some material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Oh, even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain will like it, because I want to ask him for some more material. More? Well, not for me, for the children, for play clothes.
The Poncho children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to roll on the grass, climb trees, think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find it really comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
Oh! You'll need the curtains for the window in the outfit. I'll be home tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
Show me your curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
Oh, I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. But I sometimes think that the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father again.
Well, he must want to see them too.
Ever since his wife died, they reminded too much of her. Oh, you won't be eating that here.
Why not?
The captain won't have music.
He won't have music.
He used to love music. Before his wife died, there were wonderful evenings here. She would sing and he would play the violin or the guitar. But now he's shut that all out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music. Why, it's wrong for him and it's wrong for the children too.
But everything may change. The captain may marry you when summer's over.
And that would change everything. They'd have a mother again.
It's going to rain. Why don't you close your window?
Dear God, I know now that you've sent me on a mission. Why, I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel and Friedrich, and Lisa, Brigitte, Marta, and little Gretel. Oh yes, I probably have a boy. Oh, what is his name? God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother, Sister Margaretta, everybody at Nonberg. Now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I'm her friend. Help her to tell me what she's up to.
Please don't tell Father.
Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
I was out for a walk and it started raining. All the doors were locked and the windows. Please don't tell Father.
Did you climb that trail to get up here?
Yes, I did. We used to climb all the time to play tricks on our new governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? No. If we wash that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it tomorrow. And all of this would be just between you and me. Here, let me put this on. Take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bath, and then come back here and sit on the edge of my bed and we'll have a talk.
Earlier today I said I didn't need a governess, but now I think I do.
It's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? I'm not afraid of the thunderstorm, are you? You just stay right here. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared. Wait for me!
Oh, no? Look. Come all of you, up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys. You won't see them. Boys are brave. You boys weren't frightened too, were you?
Oh no, we just wanted to be sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
That's it, Kurt. That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt. Why did you do that? Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers back.
I wish you wouldn't answer so loud.
Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. I on a hill, so lonely, go turtley, yodelay, yodelay, yoo. Now there's the voice of the lonely, go turtley, yodelay, yodeloo. Folks in the town was quite remote, turtley, yodelay, yodelay, yoo. What did you want for a girl and go turtley, yodelay, yodeloo? Oh, oh, lee, oh, lee, oh, oh,
Franz, did you tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. At that while it's still on the telephone.
Yes, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Georg, these mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. You see that green stretch of woods over there? When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village. That's a town.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You see, you're a little bit like those mountains, except you keep moving. Georg, how can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Well, maybe I've been looking for a reason to come back here to stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for his Karlsberg festival, but you like it here?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You? President of a corporation?
After all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course. I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Sir, Herr Detweiler would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning?
He just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Max!
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Karlsberg Fest? The finest core group in all of Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in all the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to see.
So would I. But all I've got up to now is Beethoven with Mi Profondo.
Max, you always put on a good festival concert.
And what? Because my motto has never started looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Stockholm, London, Rome.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford? Why am I up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar. What? I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way they live when I'm around them. Speaking as a government official, David, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey. Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. I have to visit all these little towns around here and listen to the sanctimonious choirs and quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. You know, it was just in a town just about this size, Waltzman, where I discovered the second Ignatius boys. In 1930, they toured all around the world, became very famous.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Ugh. Isn't that the dilapidated castle over there? Rumpelstiltskin?
That's Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all of your friends. Say, Georg, why don't you put on a little dinner party for me while I'm still here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. These days, it's hard to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, now's not a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't seem to understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
It couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Gail's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He just hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is.
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich, and you're rich. And all the greatest love affairs lovers have to struggle. Get rooms away upstairs lovers starve and snuggle. The famous for misfortune which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of.
What a sign of it anyway.
No little shack to share with me. We do not flee from on board a jeep. Nary a care in the world have we.
How can love survive?
You're fond of funds and you own a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive?
No rides for us on the top of a bus with our face in the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your cafe old Rose or in one of your Mercedeses.
Far, very far off the beam are we. Quaint and bizarre as a team are we. 2 millionaires with a dream are we. We're keeping romance alive. 2 millionaires with a dream are we. We'll make our lives No little cold water flat have we, warmed by the glow of insolvency.
Onto your necks in security. How can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go out and steal for you. I cannot die like I feel for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasures. When you are born, it is to share the more, for the more all the more have leisure.
Hot in our gold-plated chains are we. Lost in our gold-plated dreams are we. Trapped by our capital gains are we. But we'll make our
Trapped by your capital gains are you. We'll make our love survive.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I don't see, I don't know. Hi.
Who are you?
Oh, I have a telegram for Aaron Detweiler. I'm Ed Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am in Austria. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you see things like I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovely.
It's Detweiler. There's a call for you. It's from...
I'll take it.
Straight line! Go upstairs and get cleaned up. Get back into your uniforms. At once! Fräulein, where did you find these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There's plenty of wear left in them.
Do you mean to tell me that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh yes, they've become very popular. Everybody smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say there goes Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone. You're not home long enough to get to know them.
I said I don't care to hear
I
from you.
know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. If you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Rita could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her. Because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt. And you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa, she just wants to have a good time. You just gotta let her have a good time. Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out about her. But little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel, love all of them. They need you.
Stop! Stop it. You will pack your things and return to the Abbey at once. What's that?
With the sound of music.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met him. Igor, you must hear. Edelweiss. Igor, why didn't you tell me your children were so enchanting?
Children, I'd like you to show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Yes, show me the gardens. I want to see everything with you two. I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't matter. I probably won't get them straight for a very long time. Well, in that case, my name is Marta.
It is not. My name's Marta. She's Louisa.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want so much to you. After I'm gone.
No, I want you to stay.
If I can give anything.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home. I have forgotten to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I heard before. My heart will rest with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I came back to congratulate you.
Thank you.
The captain was really moved.
Yes, I think he was pleased. He asked me to stay on with the children. Oh, you're staying on. Till September.
September?
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey.
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice! Now, when you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
Exactly like that. She has all the guesses and acts.
Come along, children, the party started.
Schmidt, will you fix my bow? We've never had parties in our house before.
There used to be lots of parties here. Me and Friedrich used to sneak out and watch them all the time.
I remember when you said,
Once your father brought a gypsies orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, and they wore red coats.
All right, well done. Now, children, come along and mind your manners.
I remember the most beautiful ladies in every side of Rockland.
Yes, there was one lady, the most beautiful of all, and she was here all the time. Can we dance while the guests are dancing? Yes, remember what Father Maria told us?
Clearly, I'm Austrian.
To be honest, it's for you and everyone like you. And that goes for our
It's much more pleasant on the terrace. Elberfeld, it's nice to have you and the Baroness here again.
Frau Schroeder's charming, Georg.
I hope she's ahead.
No, just a headache. I'm on my way to get her now. We'll meet you out on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to one another.
Oh, sir. Frau Schroeder asked me to let you know she'll join you in a few moments.
Thank you. You might see whether she'd like a glass of brandy.
Of course.
No, Kurt, I haven't danced in Landgraf since I was...
come on, you remember it, show me.
No, I haven't danced since...
You said left hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. First the boy and girl meet. Then they go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt, that's wrong. Here, let me show you.
the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Gail, did you really think you'd get a gal without her?
Oh dear. Now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Liesel, run and ask Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places at the table. And I need to speak to Fräulein Maria.
2 more places.
We need another woman.
Oh, Lisa.
No, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
Not serious.
But of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't think of it that way.
I don't mind. But your friends, you can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell them why not.
Max, can you change your number?
Yes, Max, we could use you tonight.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there. Come on, Georg, I've been watching these people for an hour now.
Rita, have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Good evening, Aunt Rita Detweiler. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it. Frau Schrader didn't really have a headache. She was just trying to get out of the party. She was faking.
Now, Rita, you mustn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her tell Father that she's been dodging these people.
That doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father's never going to marry her. Why couldn't?
And why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Brigida.
You must know that.
No, Brigida.
Remember the other night when we were on the floor singing Edelweiss song? And you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you.
No.
And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds, and just a moment ago, when you were dancing, the way you looked at him, you love him too.
One more dance, Gretel, and then up to bed. Oh, and Maria, you won't be having dinner with the children tonight. You'll be dining down here with us. Oh, yes, it's all been arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, and Maria, wear the dress you wore the other night when we were singing. It was lovely, soft and white.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
No, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. Gail, I want the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Come on, Georg, the way they did last night. It was so sweet.
No, not in front of strangers.
Georg, please, for me.
Presto changer.
Max, you're here just in time. The children were about to say goodnight. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, I'm gonna be the same. I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye.
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I've looked, I've completely I've lied.
looking all over Austria for something like this. For the concert, not find it here.
Wait a minute.
7 children in one family.
Georg didn't want the children to sing in front of the guests. I had to convince them to do it.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk to him. Elsa, this is important to Austria. No one do me any harm.
Grateful to you all.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it's taken her a long time. I waited until she wanted to come to me. It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's sad, too. What is in your bag, do you know? She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer. I shall see her. Maria.
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Mother Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
Yes, I've learned that I never want to leave these walls ever again.
When did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria.
Tell me about it. I was frightened. I was confused. I never felt that way before, and I knew that here I'd be away from you. Here I'd be safe. We are acting as an escape. I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. Brigida said that I was, and that her father was in love with me. And there he was, and we were looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe. And then I knew I couldn't stay.
Do you love this man?
Yes.
Did you let him know how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. The cats have been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To ask for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother, but I do know this. I'm ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. You said you remembered your mother and father before you died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Oh, yes, they were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness. And my dear, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how God wants you to spend that love.
But I pledged my life to God's service. I pledged my life to God.
Maria, just because you love this man doesn't mean you love God any less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, no, Mother, please don't ask me to do that. Please let me stay here.
Maria, these walls are not for you to escape. You must find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
I
about to leak of her.
Lay-o-lay-o-loo. Her mama, leaning on her. Oh, lay-o-lay-o, lay-o-lay. Oh, lay-o-lay-o, lay-o-lay-o-lay.
Very good. Very good. But let's sing seriously. Liesl, can you give us the key? That's very good. It's exceptional. It's like it's horrible. Imagine you're on a big concert hall, on a big stage, in front of a lot of people, and they're all there to hear your voice.
What concert hall, Max?
Oh, any concert hall. But the Carlsberg concert hall in particular. And all the guests want to hear your beautiful voices. Now, once more. Bradley, why don't you sing loud?
I come to fingers.
There, now you can sing loud with Uncle Max. But now at the party you sing so beautifully, with such spirit. I would hate for them not to hear you. Now, again. The darlings wanted to sing for me, they don't sing as well as they used to.
Well, we need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But Gail, I've had experience with choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Doe, a deer, a female deer, gray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name.
Fräulein Maria always started.
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Max, I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I mean. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what would you like to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music,
With songs they have sung
for 1,000 years.
No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks? Any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No problem.
Well, something must have happened. For her to leave us without even saying goodbye?
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
Well, you're not going to have a governess anymore.
Good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Ralph Schrader.
Yes, it was all arranged last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes. Let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright red kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't they feel better?
Silver dresses with satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on
I'll come with you.
How's your sore finger? You remembered. Lisa, are you all right?
Yes.
Any telegrams lately?
No, I'd rather be at boarding school.
Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I have so much to talk to you about.
Oh, we have some things to tell you, too. You must have a great deal to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is that Father supports Mary.
Mary.
To Ross Schrader.
Are you sure?
He just told us himself.
We found him. Lisa,
Louisa, Pepita, boys, I'm gonna take the washroom.
You've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong with me. Forgive me.
Tell me, Maria, why did you do this to us?
Please don't ask me. Anyways, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
Only until arrangements can be made for another governess.
No, the children have missed you. I've missed... Well, everybody missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were gone. Everything was wrong.
But I...
We'll talk about it later. You go up to the children now. Maria, a new dress?
We have a new posture.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Oh, okay, York. Syllabus for Max and I. How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall over there? That's the property line.
See?
I didn't argue about it.
I know, and that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Tell Father, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
And who would be calling me from Berlin?
They said you would know who it was.
Oh, thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help with Father's act?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he keep bothering to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they break their promises, I want to at least have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I see it. There was a dying man that was giving him his last rites. They asked, "You renounce the devil in all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if the Germans should invade Austria, would you defy them?
Yes.
You know what might happen to you, to your property,
To your children?
to everyone special around you, to Elsa, to me.
Well, what will you do if they come?
What any wise man will do, sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think that it will?
One thing is for sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not think to put your faith in your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somewhere something all along the sky. And every time it turns another summer, so another day goes
And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to roll around the sun. You're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's you.
That's me.
And I.
And me, that all-absorbing character.
Fascinating creature.
That super special feature.
Me! So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolves around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it.
That's charming.
Nothing else is wonderful.
I, me, on one thing alone we agree. Each one is important to himself. But you don't win by giving up. And you can't outwit a lion by
Berlin, sir.
putting your head into its mouth.
I'll call them back.
Max, might as well answer now.
Go, go, go!
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
Not if you're willing to see things their way.
No. There's one thing we do better here than we do at the end. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Fräulein Maria! Hey, Georg, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children were wondering if they took a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish your happiness too, Frau Schrader, Captain. The children have told me that you are to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid the children told you wrong. Georg, I need to finish packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must. I'll ask Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen. Georg. Maria.
Sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me that you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
I'm afraid you just couldn't see things this way. That door is shut.
Sister Margareta always said, when God shuts the door.
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the attic? What made you come back?
Mother Addis. She said you have to look for it.
Oftentimes when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. But then, one day, one night, it's standing there before you. Maria, I look at you now and I realize that this isn't something that's just happened. It's something that I've known deep inside me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigida. She said that night we were dancing.
That wasn't an ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you've grown up.
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you? That's quite different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go, give you anything you want.
I don't wish to go anywhere. All I can wish for is right here.
Close to me.
No, those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigida.
Sister Margaret! I don't think she's had time to put in the linings. Sister Bertha, the mirror?
family singing. Carlsberg Festival, 1939. There are your names: Liesel, Kurt, Friedrich, Vater, Gretel.
Why am I always that?
Because you're the youngest.
Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock. That's when...
Little brother, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag. I try to explain.
Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp return?
You know, when a man is on his honeymoon.
These are not times for a joke. It's been 4 days, and this is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
Is that the flag with the black spider on it?
Rahina, do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I'm Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
I was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was the third secretary. Now I'm the first.
Good. Then you will help us.
Captain Von Trapp wouldn't. I mean, I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us. And so will the captain. Hi.
Hi.
Why was he so cross?
Oh, everyone's cross these days.
Don't worry, your father will be fine. The thing to do today is get along with everybody. Now, be ready at 11 o'clock. When bus leaves.
Uncle Max, are you sure everything's going to be all right with Father?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Rita, do you not trust me?
Not really.
Well, anyways, be ready at 11.
Well, let Liesel see what I have here.
Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Your parents will have a lot to tell us, so it's not going to come from anything.
We missed all that noise you made in the morning.
All that noise you made telling each other to be quiet. We missed walking upstairs to say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing.
You can hear us sing. We're going to be in the Carlsberg Festival Friday night.
Max, are you responsible for this?
I've just been waiting to talk to you about it.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Presents.
Where's mine? Mine.
Now, Georg, I had to make some last-minute decisions. I was very fortunate to enter them all in. We'll be the talk of the town. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
The committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But they make people happy.
And for the festival, people come from all around the world.
It is out of the question.
Georg, for Austria.
There is no Austria.
The Anschluss happened peacefully. Can we at least not be grateful for that?
Grateful? To these swine?
Maria, you must at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels, but you have to talk to him. He has to compromise.
No, Max.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask you to be less than this.
Those children are in the festival. It'll be a reflection of Austria and won't do me any good.
I've always known you loved his children, but now I can tell you love Father too. I do, Lisa. I love him very much.
Well, how can you be sure?
Well, I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love. When you're 16,
telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
Well, you say you're with Liesel. I'll take it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz. This telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp.
Fine.
Rolf!
Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Nonnenberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. He better get out quick. Cry all you want. Just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Why would he threaten Heather that way?
Liesel, maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning you. What is it, Georg?
I didn't expect to have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me recognition in their navy.
Well, Georg?
I admit, this isn't something that I can just brush aside. It would be exciting to have a ship under me again. Well, what I mean is, it would be a relief to know that you and the children are safe and accounted for. But on the other hand, Maria, please, help me.
Whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I now know that I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria.
You'll have to leave tonight, now.
But we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us. We'll have to plan.
Hi! Sir, Admiral von Trebe of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring them in. We must be very careful.
What's happening? Stormtrooper. Maria, this is what I was afraid of.
Max, you stay with Georg. Liesel, we must find the children quickly.
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Trieber, may I present to you Herr Detweiler. Max, I believe you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We're here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I've only just received it. I just got home.
The captain has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
Yes, if you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. And not having a response to our telegram, High Command thought it was best I come in person.
That's very flattering, sir.
I'm here to give you your commission.
Thank you, but I've had no time
Your
to...
orders are to report immediately to our naval base in Bremerhaven.
Immediately? I'm afraid that would be quite impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present to you my wife, the Baroness von Trapp.
Madam.
What I mean to say, sir, is that we are all singing in the Karlsberg Festival Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers, they're in the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night. Like I said, it's only Wednesday now. It could work. If you could report immediately to the base on Monday.
Admiral.
Quiet. You have a telephone I can use.
Right this way. If there's any question past adding the way to my report.
It says here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe. You singing in a concert?
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you wish.
What are you going to sing?
It's your privilege to come to the concert and hear us, sir.
I'd like to hear what you're going to sing now. Sing what you're going to sing at the concert. Sing.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Liesel, we give us a do. Do,
A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Far a long, long way to run.
This lovely concert has come to its conclusion, except we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. Our distinguished judges are putting their heads together to come to the right decision. But while we're waiting, I think there should be an encore for the family. This may be the last time the family will ever have to sing together. I've just been informed that the captain leaves to do the base of Bremerhaven. A guard of honor is here to take him from the concert to the base. But before that happens, the family will sing one last song. To the family Von Trapp!
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you.
So long, farewell, I'll be there saying goodnight. We hate to go and leave this crazy sight. So long, farewell, I'll keep this in adieu, 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 to you and you and you. So long, farewell, I'll be the same goodbye. We flit, we float, we flee, we fly. So long, farewell, I'll be the same goodbye. The sun has gone to bed and so must I.
Our judges have come to their decisions. We will start with third place. That honor goes to the sister trio of Rodweigen. I love little outfits you got. Second place goes to the soloist singer of Schauweiger. But first place, the highest honor in Ostmark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. The Von Trapps, they're gone.
Gone.
The Von Trapps? Which way did they go?
Where are they?
Go the guard! Open, take the first road! Ulrich, block the driveway! Steiner, call district headquarters!
Play something!
They've only 5 more rooms to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I counted only 8 stormtroopers and their officer.
Sister Margareta, we didn't know that we put the abbey in this danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not to these people. This is the third time we searched the abbey.
Unfair.
Why we put you out here in the garden. They always search inside, never outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling.
You must all be very, very quiet. I'll let you know when they're gone.
After they're gone, can we go home?
No, darling, we have a long drive ahead of us.
Listen, let's all stay close to one another.
Lieutenant! No one's out here, sir.
All right, come along.
Thank God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we're sorry we brought this upon you.
Reverend Mother, I can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll go. We parked our car deep in the woods.
Probably no good. They left a guard out in the front gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. The roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing over there, protecting us. But now they seem to have become my enemy.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I have looked forth with my eyes and come with my help.
They are. I know that mountain as well as I know this garden, and so do you. And once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But children,
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You will have help, and ye shall go forth with joy and with peace, and the mountains and hills shall bring forth